everybody. Thanks for joining in. I just wanted to make a quick video, do a little recap of yesterday's free agency stuff, some signings and everything like that to get everybody kind of caught up. I'll try to make the video as brief as possible. Just kind of touch on the, the more important ones I thought that were, not that all of them weren't, they all, everybody's signing is important to them individual, but just the kind of ones that really stuck out to me. So I want to start out with, obviously, Derek Carr from last week. He's already going to be a Saint. The Saints signed Derek Carr to a 4-year, $150 million deal. He didn't even make it this far, and nobody really thought that he was going to. But anyway, I'm glad for him. I was really kind of hoping the Jets were going to be really serious about him, snag him. But either way, he's going to the Saints. He's going to be reunited with his former coach Dennis Allen. I think Dennis Allen had something to do with drafting Derek Carr when he came out of college. So he's going to be good there. He's going to do well there. So congratulations to him. Also, right away, about 15 minutes into the free agency thing, Jimmy Garoppolo was snagged up by the Raiders. They got him for 3 years, a $67.5 million contract. Over there, he's going to go back with his old offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels from the Patriots. I think that was kind of a deal already in place, probably quietly the two teams talking there. But I think that everybody kind of foresaw that one coming. So Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be a Raider. I don't know that he's a big upgrade from Derek Carr, but it doesn't matter what I think. Josh McDaniels thinks so. The Raiders organization must think so. So good luck to Jimmy Garoppolo there. And also the Raiders have some good weapons on offense. I mean, they got to shore up the defense a little bit. Their defense is a little bit suspect, but they got some weapons there, and I'm sure Jimmy's going to bring a lot of good quarterback play there, and they're going to do well. And this is not a big signing or anything like that. I just thought I'd mention it that Sam Darnold signed a 1-year deal with the 49ers. I guess it's just like a contingency because they have Brock Purdy and Trey Lance. They're both kind of hurt. Purdy's having an elbow issue. I don't even know if he's had his surgery. I think he was supposed to have it last week or 2 weeks ago, but he had some swelling, so they postponed it and everything. So it's interesting to see Sam going to the 49ers. I think he's just there just in case one of the other ones isn't ready. And you got Sam back up. I mean, Sam's probably a capable backup. He's not going to take him to the Super Bowl, but who knows? We laugh and we say shit about Sam, but he may get a Super Bowl ring before any other Jet player does, and just because he's on the team. So good for Sam Darnold there. He's got a 1-year contract with the 49ers. So, okay, excellent. And also something else I noticed yesterday, the brief time I was kind of watching it and following it, is that I see the offensive linemen were getting some money there, some big money actually. The Broncos signed 49ers right tackle Mike McClinchy on a 5-year, $87.5 million deal. Great signing for an offensive lineman. Usually you don't see them get that much money, but it's about time that they do. And another one I saw, the Chiefs signed the Jaguars offensive tackle Jawan Taylor to a 4-year, $80 million deal. Now those are just a couple of linemen that are going to get signed in this offseason, I think. And it's good to see him getting some real good money. $25 million a year is great for an offensive lineman because let's face it, everything starts in the offensive line. I've been saying that since I've watched football, and I've been watching football a long time. Without the O-line, you don't have blocking, you don't have running, you don't have passing. And if you don't have those three things, you can't win. Just if you doubt that, ask Patrick Mahomes how the Super Bowl went with Tom Brady and the Bucks. He had 2 or 3 of his starting linemen out, and he was running for his life all day. So even the great Mahomes can't overcome that. So it's good to see the O linemen getting some dues, getting some money, and it's good to see. So on to my big sad, Mike White. Mike White's going to the Dolphins. I say big sad because I like Mike. I thought he was an excellent backup. I was really hoping the Jets, even if the Jets get Aaron Rodgers, I was really hoping Mike was going to be there. Let Zach carry a clipboard for another year, whatever it is he's going to do. Practice squad, I don't care what. But it was sad to see Mike White going, and the Dolphins of all teams. He signed a 2-year deal worth $16 million, and he probably was never going to get that much with the Jets anyway. And obviously he's going to back up Tua there. He's not going to probably take the starting job. But I'll tell you right now, when Tua's injured, which unfortunately the kid gets injured a lot, Mike's going to come in. He's going to do a good job there. He's from South Florida. That's his backyard. I'm sure he's happy to go there, and he's going to do well there for sure. I hate to see Mike go. I wish him well. Only when you play the Jets, you never win a game against the Jets. And quite frankly, I really don't care if they lose every game they play. As long as Mike does well, I don't care what they do. But good luck to Mike, and congratulations on going basically back home and landing a spot there. And now to the New York Jets. I was not watching, but I was playing in the background, the NFL Frenzy, and Pat McAfee came on, and he's got AJ Hawk on there, whatever. He pretends to know nothing. He's supposed to be one of Rodgers' inner circle guys, I guess. But anyways, I'm listening and listening, nothing. Everybody's doing signing and moving around players and getting stuff. Jets doing nothing. Aaron Rodgers, nothing. And finally, at about 2:50 yesterday afternoon, Trey Wingo puts his now this Wingo guy, I don't know exactly who he is, but he's got some knowledge of Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he was the one that broke the news that Rodgers was talking to the Jets. Rappaport and Schefter, they never said that, so this guy knows something. So anyway, about 3 o'clock yesterday, just before, he comes out with a tweet. The deal is done. Rodgers to the Jets. History repeats itself. Blah blah blah. Everybody went crazy. Some of the other Jet shows I was listening to on YouTube, they were putting their hands in their hair, and oh my God, it's finally happened. Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport, of course, we didn't hear anything like this, but I think Rodgers kind of maybe does that on purpose. I don't think he likes those guys anyway, because they kind of perpetuate stories. You know, they take a rumor, they take what they think, and they put it all together, and they make a story of it. So I think he doesn't like that, but this Trey Wingo guy, everybody thinks he must know something. He must know something. He's been right about Rodgers on several occasions before other guys even picked the story up. So everybody got excited. And all of a sudden, like, that balloon was deflated because nobody followed up on the story. Even Trey Wingo said there was never another tweet, this is coming tomorrow or later today, nothing. It was just one thing, done. And everybody just kept saying, we don't know, we hadn't heard anything, there's nothing out there, we know nothing about this. So it's getting a little nerve-wracking to me now, because now I heard last night, just before I kind of shut down for the night, I heard that Aaron Rodgers is recruiting guys to come to the Jets with him. I mean, I don't understand this. You didn't do this 2 weeks ago? There's supposedly a deal, at the very minimum, maybe a week ago or so, I heard there's a deal in place, just waiting for Aaron Rodgers. And even so, after Woody Johnson and the Jets brass visited you, if it was good, you're going to come here. Why don't you start recruiting Alan Lazard then, and your center that you want, and whoever else you want? You're doing it now? Now during the free agency thing, when all these players are getting picked off the boards and getting signed and deals with other teams, why weren't you doing this already? I just have a bad feeling. I hope I'm wrong. I want to see Aaron Rodgers come here. I want to see the Jets win a Super Bowl more than anybody else does. I've been a Jets fan my whole life. But this is starting to become a little bit like, come on, man. Now you're recruiting guys to the team, and what if they don't come? What if Alan Lazard says, I don't want to play for the Jets. I'm not going out there and getting abused by that media. So you're not coming if he don't come? I just don't understand this. I'd like to see everybody, all the Jet fans, excited. Oh, this is a deal. He's going to tell Pat McAfee today. Who knows? Maybe he will. I don't know. But what happens if this guys that you want don't come? That you're not going to come either? Now what do we do? I just think we put all our eggs in a basket, and I just think it was a bad idea. Maybe it's going to end up well. I hope it does. Trust me, I hope it does. But it's getting a little to that sketchy point now where, man, we got to get this guy now or we're screwed. Now what? I did hear this morning, I seen this morning that Adam Schefter said the Jets are working on a deal for the wide receiver Alan Lazard, the Packers wide receiver. That's one of Rodgers' buddies. It's a guy he probably wants with him. And I know he said there's another team involved. He didn't say what other team it was. But there's another team involved. So what if Lazard goes to that team? Is Rodgers going to say, well, I'm going to go to that team too? I mean, what's going on here? We really need an answer today. And I said in a couple of my videos, a couple videos back, that we should have given this guy a deadline. Listen, you got till today. Let us know what we go. We got to make some moves here. And still nothing. So I think we're giving him too much control here of what's going on. The only way I could see this is that if there's a deal already in place, and we all just don't know it because the Jets are really tight-lipped. Joe Douglas is really good about that. The Packers don't say much. Maybe there's already a deal in place and we're just blowing this up into a what's going on kind of thing. But it's getting to that point now where we got no other options here. Lamar Jackson, don't forget, Joe Douglas comes from that Baltimore organization. I don't believe he's going to step on them guys to try to pull Lamar Jackson to the Jets. I just don't think that. And even if he did, the Ravens have every right to match the offer, and he has to sign with the Ravens. So it's a slippery slope with Lamar too, you know. I just don't know. I don't see that happening. I think at this point right now, it's Aaron Rodgers or we're done, or we're in big trouble. You're not going to sell this fan base on Baker Mayfield or Jacoby Brissett. It's just not going to work. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see today. Hopefully we get an answer today. I've been saying that for the last 3-4 days now. Maybe today's the day. Hopefully it is. Anyway, sorry about dragging the video on. I just wanted to get caught up and talk and tell you what my opinion is on everything. And it's just do me a favor, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think is going on here. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out. And hopefully we hear something today, and if we do, I'll try to get it on. And everybody have a great day. We'll talk to you later.